No, I don't think people are going to like it. I don't. They used to me. They used to me looking like I used to. Shall I just get on with it? Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, coming into shot. Right. Well, hello, and welcome back to Harold Road. This is your March edition, and you can clearly see there's been some changes. Well, not just me, but Dennis has been going down the gym as well. He's been on. He's twice the size he used to be. Yeah, he's getting big as well as me. As you can see, there's a slight change in my appearance. I nipped over to Turkey for a week break, and while I was there, I decided to get the hair done. I hope you like it. Just got fed up being bald, really. A few grand's worth, but you know, it's nice. It's nice to have hair again. It really is nice to have hair again. Anyway, welcome back to Harold Road with me, Johnny Boy, Jubsy, Jubbeth, JBS, and whatever other names people are calling me. Do you like the guns? Do you like the guns? Yeah, I've been in heavy training for the last few weeks. I've been doing some German volume training, and I want to get bigger than I am. So for all those who do like the guns, I'll just give you a couple of seconds to admire them. And there you go. Right, so what have we got planned for this video? Well, I tell you what, we have got some great things coming up. Sorry about that. I just had to. I just got to adjust my microphone, and I noticed that now I've got hair. I wasn't actually in shot properly. So yeah. First of all, a bit to camera, as we always do. It does seem that a lot of my Facebook posts have disappeared. So I lost over 300 people following Harold Road because the Facebook algorithms were not showing my weekly posts. And I was going through the stats the other day, and I just noticed there was a massive drop in members. So I went on the Facebook group and I just said, "Look, what's going on? Are you all happy with what's going on?" And I must have had over 100 people saying that they had not had any updates on the on the Facebook page. Jesus, on the Facebook page. So hopefully you'll realise that I do actually post every single week. I'm doing something. So if you are a fan of the Facebook page, I do post every single week. So that is something for you to look forward to. And also there was I'm not going to mention the group. Now, Harold Road has got a lot of people following it. At the moment, it's 9,800 roughly. And a lot of you will, what you'll do is you'll go on these groups, and if someone asks for some advice on weathering and detailing, you guys will say JB at Harold Road, or John at Harold Road, or John Batley. You'll say my name. Okay, and then I go on that group and I go, "Oh, I've been mentioned," and I say a big thank you to whoever's mentioned me. And one group last 2 weeks ago, there was a guy who was looking to get into weathering. So one of you actually said, "John at Harold Road." You know, he does step-by-step guides. He's there to help people and, you know, get in contact with Jubsy. And what I did, I went on the group and I actually said, Harold Road, you know, on this group, I said, thank you to admin for allowing me to post. Here I am. My name is John Batley. I have Harold Road. And if any members of this group want to come along and join in and learn some new skills, please come to Harold Road. Thanks to the admin. Right? Within half an hour, my post had been removed. And the reason for my removal was, get this, I was self-promoting myself. Just self-promoting myself. What, to help others? I don't think that's self-promoting. I'm not here I'm not here spending all my money because look all this. I'll just turn this off. I'm not here to promote myself. I'm here to help you guys out there who want to get into railway modelling, do a bit of detailing, do a bit of scenics, do a bit of whatever. I'm not here to self-promote myself. Yes, I would like to build the YouTube channel. Yes, I would like more people to follow me on Facebook so they can learn more. But it's not for me. I am getting big, ain't I? Really big. I feel like I'm thinking I need to have a bra on. Yeah, I'd like to have a few more followers. Harold Road, the one-stop shop for railway modelling. Harold Road, the alternative Facebook page. Harold Road, informative and instructive. Yeah, so I was a bit miffed at that this group had actually removed me, removed my post. They hadn't removed me from the group, but I just want to get that out there. I just want to thank you guys who, if you are on these Facebook groups, you can mention my name. I don't mind if someone's on there looking for a bit of weather and advice. I do not mind. You can mention my name. I'll thank you I'll thank you personally for putting me out there, but I'm not gonna. I don't feel the need to promote myself on other groups. I don't really. You won't see Harold Road on many of these other model railway groups. I don't really. I like people to come to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, what's going on? Well, we've got new toys. I'll show you those in a moment. We're going to be doing a review of the Plasser crane wagon. This is a model you can still get. So I thought I'd do I'm going to weather this baby up. So I'll do a review of that very shortly. We've also got some more new toys, things I've picked up secondhand from secondhand shops. We've got an old Bachmann Freightliner, 66050 Ruby. That's mint and boxed. We've also got a model that I've been after for ages. It's another Bachmann, and it's 66111. I'll be having a look at that. That's not been out of the box yet. I'm also going to. I did have 66701 when I first opened Harold Road for business, but it was sold to. No, it was swapped with another guy who wanted it. So I bought another 66701, and what I'm going to do, because 66701 is still in its original livery. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fit the modern GBRF decals to it. Also, I'm very, very excited about this. It's a Hornby model, and I had it many years ago, and I couldn't find one for love nor money. Being who I am, very important to me, this one, 66040 Territorial Army. Hornby. Yeah. I regretted selling it when I had it the first time, but I did weather it up and someone offered me a hell of a lot of money for it. So to find another one, this is mint box and never been actually out of the box. I'm very excited about this one. So we'll be having a look at that later on. Oh, wow. And we've got two more Class 68s. Now, I blame Nathan James for this one. Nathan. His name actually isn't Nathan James. He's a spy. Yeah, so if you know Nathan James, he's not Nathan James. He's some kind of James Bond. But I can't go into details because he said he'd kill me. We've got 66. I can't read because I haven't got my glasses on. 66026, I think this is Transpennine Express. It's one of the new ones. It's in TPE livery, so we'll be having a look at that. And last but not least, Another class 68. Again, I blame Nathan for me buying these. 68, I think, I can't read it. 68006 in the NTS DRS green. Yeah, so we've got lots and lots and lots of things to get through. There may actually have to be a part 1 and a part 2 on this video, to be honest with you, because there's just so much. We've also had, again, Nathan James. I did some trades with Nathan. I can't say his name. I did some trades with Nathan James. He had 2 of my locos that were surplus, and he sent me 2 Freightliner class 66s, which I'll show you very shortly. They were weathered, but I've given them the Harold Road treatment. You would have seen them on the Facebook page, but we'll have a look at those in a moment. I've given them a bit of love. I'm also we finished. Get this, we finished 37087. Do you remember that? The drunken, God bloody hell, the drunken New Year's Eve purchase, which was 37038. I've not had a drink, honestly. I had a drink earlier on and down the Wetherspoons, but I'm not drunk. I will be later. Do you remember I bought 37038 on New Year's Eve while I was watching Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze? Well, anyway, we started to transform it into 37087 thanks to Mark Horsley. Mark, it's done, mate. I've finished it. So you're going to see that very shortly. I think what we'll do first, we'll finish this piece to camera. Bouncing Betty is here somewhere, but I haven't really got anything. There's nothing on the screen to tell me, but anyone wants her to say anything. Oh, Jesus. This is $5,000. I wish I'd never... $5,000. Well spent. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm talking absolute rubbish. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. And I'm also... I can't remember. Anyway, Dennis is looking great, isn't he? Dennis is looking massive. I think he's been on the steroids. I haven't. I promise you, right? Okay. I know I put a post on the... Facebook page the other week when I started doing this German volume training. Someone actually said, "Are you going to start taking steroids?" The only thing that goes in here, mate, is protein and amino acids. That's it. I don't put anything else in. I never have done. Maybe it's pre-workout now and again, but yeah, I'm getting a bit beefy. I reckon next month I'll be a bit bigger. Yeah, I want to try and get as big as Stephen Graham in 1,000 blows. That's when I started doing the extra training. But we're not here for that. We're not here to talk about me going to the gym. We are here to look at some model railways, some locos that have been traded. 37087 you're about to see. So without further ado, let's get on with some model railway bits and pieces here at Harold Road. Here's my doofus. Hopefully it's worked all right. Let's go. So let's get mounted. Look at this. Here we go. 37087 is now completed. Look at her. Mark Horsley, that's going to make you so moist, mate. Look at that, eh? There you go. Split box 37. Marvellous, isn't it? So let's just take a quick look down here. Oh, I've got to get down on my old haunches. Oh, sorry about this. So, excuse me. So what did I do to this? So basically what I did, renumbered it, put the plates on it, put the domino split box bits back on it because that didn't add up, weathered it, and then what I've done to make it look a little bit old is I've given it a few coats of matte varnish, and it's given it that lovely, isn't it? It's given it that used look. What do you think? There's the roof, obviously done the job on that. Bit of roof dirt, and then some exhaust staining, then a bit of gunmetal all around that area there, make it look a bit metal. Ooh, there you go. So I'll let you just look at that just for a second. So that is now completed. I'm very pleased with the end result. The matte varnish has really done it proud, I think. So I know that you're all waiting to see when I was going to finish it, but there was 2 other little projects that kind of overtook this one. So this was actually finished today. So I'm extremely pleased with that, and that was a great idea from Mark to turn it into 37087. There you go. There's a nice look at that lovely dull side there, that AK interactive varnish, and look at how it just dulls that kind of sheen that models have. If you just literally, all you need to do is a few coats of AK interactive ultra matte varnish straight through your airbrush. It makes, you know, makes that locomotive of yours, that model of yours, look very, very sort of old and weathered, doesn't it? I was looking at many photographs of this locomotive, and obviously it was always kind of kept fairly clean, even right up to towards the end of its operational life. And I actually found out this loco went to I think it was Barrow Hill. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It went to Barrow Hill under its own power, where it was switched off and scrapped. God, awful, isn't it? What a way to end her life. Beautiful machine, isn't it, eh? So there will be a step-by-step guide on the Facebook page on how I did all this, dull and down. But you know, I'm really pleased with that look. So let's move on to the two Class 66 Freightliners. Hello. So here we go. These were the two locomotives that I was working on last week. They kind of overtook 37087 because I really want to get these babies up and running. So you got 66528 Mad Jelly MBE, and behind that one I really wanted is 66418 Patriot. Now these came from Nathan James, the spy, and they were all lovely and shiny. They did have a weathering job on them, but I did say to Nathan, did you weather these? I didn't want to insult him. It weren't the best weathering job in the world. And he said he didn't, so I went ahead and literally just give it the Harold Road treatment. So they were finished in a weekend. I did both of them in around 4 hours. Again, you can see with the roofs, how Norfolk is that? With the roof areas on both locomotives, again, they've had the AK interactive ultra matte varnish over them, because obviously roofs on locomotives don't stay shiny for very long, do they? Because they get all weathered up, don't they? I'll just move Madge out of the way. Madge, come on, Madge, come forward, and then we can take a quick look at Patriot. Oh, look at that, eh? That's lovely, isn't it? And I do like this. I do like this livery. So when Nathan actually said he's got two Freightliners that he was willing to swap, I kind of had to have them. I'm very pleased with those. I really am. And they kind of do go quite well with the Jaffa Cake Freightliner, don't they? Yeah. So you got the best of both worlds there. And I'll go back a bit and you can see all three of them there. Look at that, eh? Cool, what? Anyway, so those, I'll just move that back again. Excuse me, I've been eating protein. You will find this during the course of this video. I do apologise. Heavy protein intake, because I'm going to the gym more, will make me trump a little bit. So I do apologise for that. Last body burp. So there you have it. There's the two Freightliners, and let's now move on to a little project I'm doing on the workbench. So I picked up this little boaty. It's an old Bachmann Class 66. This is 66522. At the moment it's in works. You can clearly see that I've done a panel line wash, and that's starting to look good already. I picked this up for a steal. Was unboxed. There was grease everywhere. There was grease. I'm not joking. There was more grease on this bogie than there is in a chip shop. I've had to remove all this bogie here and take all the grease away, because I need to weather this. But you can still kind of see where that grease was, and I'm not joking. There was a lot of grease. A lot of lube in there, and you don't want a lot of lube, do you? Because if it goes everywhere, I don't like it. So there you go. Yeah, I don't mind a little bit of lube. You don't want it dry, but you don't want an excess amount of lube, do you? You just do not need it. So what I've actually done here is, and you'll be interested in this, is bloody sandbox has just moved. I just finished this. I'll have to sort that out in a moment. I've decided to fit brake pipes. Yeah, you're quite impressed with that, aren't you? Yeah, I don't know what possessed me to do it. I have fitted brake pipes. Just remove the sandbox. Well, you can clearly see I removed the sandbox there because that clip is. I haven't put it back properly. Look, hold on. Let's just put this back. This is so unprofessional. 10 minutes later. So I've just refitted that sandbox, and I feel a bit better now because that was getting on my nerves. You can clearly see I'm trying an experiment here of fitting brake pipes to Bachmann class. I've never done it before. All I did was remove the sandboxes and drilled a small hole. Got some of this stuff here. Hang on, get it for you. If you're thinking of doing it yourself. 0.45 millimeter, 305 millimeter length. And this is Albion alloys. And it's just like brass rod. And it takes a little bit of time because you got to bend it all into position, but it works. Again, I'll be doing a step-by-step guide on this on the Facebook page. But I thought I would just show. This is the last thing I was doing before we came on air. After I just finished 37038. So I'm working on that. What I've also done on this is I fitted some Hatton's Class 66 buffers on this one. I removed the Bachmann one, so I'm kind of doing it up a little bit. I can see how far I can go with it, because there ain't nothing wrong with these old Bachmann Class 66s. I mean, I know that there's lots of you out there go, oh, I love my Bachmann 66, but you know, a little bit of detailing, that'll look pretty cool, doesn't it? Well, anyway, shall we move on and get on with the first review, which will be the Plasser crane. I'm looking forward to this because I think I can do a really good weathering job on this. So we'll move away from 66522 and we'll start having a look at our new toys. Just want to try and get this in position before I start recording any further. I think that's all right. I've got such bad wind. Oh, that's recording. That's recording. That's recording. Should we keep it in? Should I keep that in? Oh God, hang on. Yeah, sorry, but I've just got to stop it a second because I think I just pumped on the. I think I just body burped. I didn't know. It is recording. It is recording. Hang on. Right, I do apologise about that. It's going to keep happening. I am sorry. I am trying to be a bit more professional today. Not being so silly. Oh, hold on a minute. My phone is buzzing. Bear with me a moment. Hello? What? Oh, hello. Oh, you are naughty. Yeah, you are. You are very... You want to do what? You want to do what? Oh, mate. You are filthy. You really are. No, I know. You want to do what to... Oh, you want to do it to me, do you? Okay, that's fine. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Sarah, your dad's on the phone. Sorry about that. My wife's dad is on the phone. Anyway, so we get on with the review here. So we've got this Plasser wagon. Well, basically, it's a crane, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it? And look at the price. 60 quid for a wagon. I don't know if I'm impressed or not impressed. It's one of them things that I don't know whether this thing is posable or what you can do with it. I have no idea. I like the look of it on an engineer's train because I'm up the corner near the ballast sidings. I'm going to have some engineering work going on. I think that look quite nice behind a loco and some workmen. Yeah. I like the look of it. So I've not had it out of the box. Is a wagon worth 60 quid? I mean, if it's posable, my God, yeah, that'd be worth it, wouldn't it? I don't. It's not going to be motorised, is it? For 60 quid, there's no way. It's not. It's not exactly weighty. Anyway, it's a Plasser 12-ton yob crane, whatever that means. Balfour Beatty, white and blue. I've got my glasses on now. I can actually read, so that's absolutely fine. Right, so let's get it out. Let's get it out of the box. Right. So I don't want to get. I'm just making sure that my arms, my massive arms, don't keep getting in the way. So this is the first time this has been out of the box. We'll just pull back the flaps. Ooh. And so first, we're greeted by a bag of bits. You get some dummy couplings, and you also get some main res pipes and what looks like 2 brake pipes. That's nice. So you get some detailing bits and pieces. So we'll just take it out of the box, remove the sheath, and okay. So it's a normal. It's in a nice box. We'll just remove it from its. Oh, it looks awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove it from the box, and we'll get it onto the turntable and have a good look at it. So let's get close and personal with this wagon. It is a wagon. I've took it out of the box. It's not motorised. It's just a wagon. It's just so. It's what can I say about it? The detail on it is absolutely. I'm going to do a proper review because someone sent me a lovely message the other day saying they love my reviews. I hope you're okay, and I don't think that my reviews are brilliant. I just say what I see, really. It's a wagon, yes, and it's 60 quid. Have you got 60 quid to spare for a wagon that literally just goes backwards and forwards? You can't. Right, the jib doesn't work. It doesn't swivel. So basically, it's a posable crane. I suppose it would kind of look okay with a permanent way gang preparing to do some work. It would have been nice if you could actually twist the thing, but you can't do nothing with it. Okay, obviously these things were motorised when they were working on the railways. I mean, I remember seeing these on the railway. I don't think they're used anymore. I think they were used up to fairly recently, but it's wobbling a lot of goodness. It's not that heavy either. I think if you put this on a track, it's gonna roll. It's got headlights, but obviously they don't work. But the level of detail we have. Right, I'm gonna say for 60 quid, the detailing on it is absolutely fantastic. Here we go. If the phone will give you an idea of the detailing on this model, it's absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever seen a wagon. Well, it is a wagon, isn't it? Well, let's be fair. I don't think I've ever seen such a well-detailed wagon in my life. Can you imagine what this is going to look like once I start weathering this, doing all the panel line washes on it? I mean, look at all these lovely safety rails. We've got all the important health and safety bits and pieces. Lots of data information. Look at that thing at the end there. Oh, no, we don't want that one there. That was good. So you've got, I think it's just water. That's awesome. You got lamp irons. You get see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, right? That now starts to roll away. I better put the handbrake on, love. Put the handbrake on, Granville. For fetch a cloth. The windows are dirty. That was an awful impression of Arkwright. I'm very sorry. I'll continue. So you can't do anything with this. It's I just don't want this thing to roll. Let me just pause this a second because I'm going to put a bit of blue tack on the rail to stop it rolling around. Right. So we can't put the handbrake on, Granville, but we've got some blue tack there to stop it rolling, because every time I try and spin it, it's trying to roll away from me. What we've gone on about the detailing, weren't we? I think that's what we were talking about. I don't know anymore. But we've got these little handrails here. Look at that. Look. All these lovely boxes. The jib itself is very detailed. Let me just spin this round because we've got little Oh, mate, look at all this, look. More handbrakes. I can't, do you know what? I can't wait to get my hands on this, to weather this up. Has anyone else weathered one of these before? Or is it, am I going to be, excuse me, am I going to be the first one to do it? I don't know. You've got like an oil drum there as well. I mean, look at all this printing, all this information on here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Is it worth 60 quid? I personally think it is. And then you can still get these, you know. I mean, Ellis Clark has still got them. I think Roxy Models have got them. I think Rails of Sheffield have got them. It's got to be worth it, innit? I mean, for the detail, I mean, if it didn't have all this detailing on it, I'd say 60 quid, no way. But I mean, even the bit you can't turn, you got all that. You can still see all that detailing down there. I mean, that's nice, isn't it? I'm quite impressed with that. I think it's pretty. I'm just laughing at my review. Someone actually likes my reviews. Is that a little wiper on the back of that window? Oh, mate, that's cool. Is there any detail inside the cab? I'm trying to see. I'm sure there probably is. I'd have to have a proper look with my magnified glasses. But I mean, there you go, guys. What do you think of that? Yeah, you've even got all the bits and pieces on the top there. Let's stop the driver getting his head smashed in. All the separate detailing as well is quite cool. All the separate detailing here, look, that's all pretty good. Do you know what? I think I really like it. That's going to look so good on a works train, isn't it? You know, with a couple of wagons and a locomotive. Yeah, I'm suitably impressed. So you can pick these up still for 60 quid. That's the retail price most of them are going for. I think you'll have to shop around a bit, but that was the cheapest one I could find, which was 60 quid. And that was from Ellis Clark. I think it was Ellis Clark. I'm fairly sure it was Ellis Clark trains. I've been buying quite a bit from them recently. I don't just shop at Roxy Models. I do spread myself around a bit. I like to please everybody. So anyway, so there you go. There's your Plasser 12-ton yob crane, available from all good model railway stockists. I'm not sure whether Great Eastern of Norwich have got them. You'll have to let me know, Anne, if you got them, and I'll plug it for you. I don't know if Smiths of Sheringham have got one. I got them. I didn't see one when I went in their shop last Sunday. Yeah, I did. I popped in there. I did pop in there and bought some paint. I did. James wasn't there, so he didn't have the pleasure of my company for a little while. But he missed out on a visit from me at Harold Road. I mean, he must have been devastated when his mum told him that I turned up. Oh, what? So let's move on to the next review, which will be the the Dapol Class 68. So second review is going to be the new Dapol Class 68. Again, this is available from Rails of Sheffield. It's available from Roxy Models and most other main retailers. This one is 4D 022023, double O gauge, Class 68. Pride of the North 68006 in DRS NTS green. It's model era 2018 onwards, and it's DCC ready with a 21 pin MTC, whatever that means. I've got a clue. So for our Australian fans, there we go. There's a picture of the box. Oh, for God's sake. So what we're going to do, we'll take it out of the box and we'll have a look. First of all, we'll go for the vacuum drop. Now, I think that the Dapol box isn't as good as a... it's not as good as our Acura scale drops. So let's see how this one goes, shall we? Holding it, this is how we do it. Down the Foam Sniffers Club. Because to get to the foam, you've got to do the drop. And talking of drops... protein. There we go. So let's go for the let's go for the vacuum drop. So straight away it's dropping. Oh, that dropped very quick. That was very, very disappointing. So we're met with the Class 68 Locomotive DCC guide. DCC guide. Don't know what that means. So you then got your Dapol no quibble 24-month warranty for repair with an asterisk beside it, and at the bottom it says once JB gets his hands on it and puts paint all over it, it ain't worth a warranty. And yeah, all you got. Then you've got another bit of paper. Oh, look at this. So again, this is your owner's guide. And here we go. Thank you for purchasing this Dapol product. This information is applicable to all versions of this locomotive. The model can be trolled. Oh no, I'm doing that. All right, right. I've not sniffed. I'm just getting myself ready for this. I have not sniffed a Dapol piece of foam for a long while. Now, it's nothing like the Acura scale RS 750s. It's very thin. It's only about 2 mil thick. I mean, compare that. I haven't got one to hand because well, there's one there, but I'm not pulling it up. It's nothing like the. There's definitely a little bit of a whiff going on. I can smell it. So I'm not impressed with that. You can't. Oh, you can see through it. Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? What can you do with that? What can you do with that? So, let's compare it to the Acura scale one, shall we? So, look. I mean, seriously, look. There's no girth. I mean, look at the comparison, mate. Seriously, I mean, that's talk about scrimping on the foam. And also, you can't do your Vietnam Hu helicopter with. You can with this one. Look. That's the new thing we do down at the Foam Sniffers Club. It's called the Hui helicopter. Are you ready? Oh, it's really hard to do that without messing up. But we did it. We all spent an hour the other night, and when all 6 of us were doing it, it sounded like the combat scene in Apocalypse Now when they're attacking that village. We're all doing it, and then one of my mates, he had Ride of the Valkyries on his phone, and we were literally just going doing that. Savages. Yeah, let's moving on. So we'll get rid of that. So quick sniff. That don't smell of anything. It's been at the box at 8. Right, so I'm going to go for the sniff. Oh, God, jeez, that's awful. Right, I'm going to get my head in the way. I'm going to go. It's actually quite good for the wrap, though. It's actually really good for the wrap. So, that's not great, though, is it? I'm going to go for the sniff. Oh, that's just like it's like putting a flannel around your mouth. You can't do it with that. Look. It's like, you can't do nothing with that. With this, look. It's just like oh, yeah. I don't like the fact that I can see through it. There's no sniff. There's no sniff at all. Right, moving on. Oh, moving on. Oh, that's looking quite sexy. For those who love the reviews from... What I don't like is the fact... The fact is there's so much polystyrene in this box. Excuse me a moment. And all this training I'm doing. There you go. So I don't know what this deal is with all this polystyrene. What does it do? Apart from make your teeth go on edge, doesn't it? So let's remove it from the ice box. I'll get my finger, get all my fingers in. Oh, I've moved in. I broke the seal. We're away. So let's just slide it off. Oh, just get rid of that. Put that on the floor nice and gently. So we're met with doing this. I'm gonna do something now. You're not gonna like this. There you go. Oh, we shouldn't be doing that, really, should it? Oh my God. It just makes you want to put a woolly jumper in between your teeth and go ning, 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 ning. Anyway, so let's get it out. There's more, let's more. Oh, if you're watching this late at night, right, and you're about to go to sleep, and you think to yourself, "I'll just put a bit of Jubsy on, and he can make me go to sleep." I love watching it. I know some people do go to sleep watching my videos. Well, you're not going to sleep tonight if you're going to listen to that. Oh, it's snowing now. All right, okay. All right, okay. So let's get it out of the eye. Stop messing around. So here we go. Do you know what? I'm sure these retailers are gluing these things together so I can't get them out. We had this trouble with the one. Where did this one come from? Where did this one come from? Where did it come from?
Rainbow Railways.
Rainbow Railways, this one, is it? Right, so Rainbow Railways are trying to stiff me up now, are they? I'm never going to get people wanting me to do reviews if I can't get the things out of the boxes. You're the one selling the thing. Right, I'm just going to retrieve my detailing pack. So the detailing pack, which was on the end there, because I couldn't get the thing open, fell on the floor. So you do get your air dams and your, I don't know what that thing is there, it looks like some sort of coupler, and you get some dummy shackles and some main res and some brake pads and some brake pipes. So let's get it out. Oh, so it's got the I'm gonna have to, I don't get my hand in the way, see. So you've got oh, that's nice. Oh, that's quite tasty, that. So let's get this out of the box and get this on the tane table. I really need to work on my vocabulary, and let's have a look at it on the old turntable. So here we have 68006 on the weathering turntable. Let's have a look at this. I have looked inside the detailing pack. There is no nameplates on the model. They are just printed on there. Pride of the North. So I'm not sure whether you can get some. It'll be something you'll have to look at in your Google search. Maybe Rainbow Railways will do them. I'm not honestly sure. That's a bit of a shame, that is. There is no nameplates. What can you do? Anyway, let's have a look at it. So it's like most Dapol Class 68s. It's a superb looking model. It's very weighty. And they've managed to remember to put the grab rails on. You've got lovely detailing on the front, ETS. I'm just looking at this coupling. Now, if you are a fan of the Dapol Class 68, they suffer with what's called the coupling droop. Now, what happens is the coupling actually droops so low that it hits your sleepers and it pings off somewhere. This one actually seems quite... Oh, sorry. That one actually seems quite good, but there's definitely still a bit of a droop going on. And no one likes a droop. You want it big and stiff. So, here you go. Shall I start again? I'll just carry on. I'm just going to carry on. Let me just compose myself a minute. I'm not doing myself any favours by doing these reviews and being silly. So let's just have a look at this. So, as I said, I don't think we've got a drooper. I'm not sure. That could be stiff. We don't know. We'll check it when we run it. It's looking good. If you've got a Dapol Class 68, you know what these are like. They are a weighty. They're very weighty. They're big and bulky. And I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to say it. You've got all the new DRS logos on there. I mean, it's just a good-looking beast, isn't it? But you can't really see inside the cab. All you can see is a bit of black plastic. So there's not a great deal of detail in that. You can just about see something there. If that's the seat, that's a bit rough, isn't it? Let's be honest with you. But the decal information is really good. You've got the correct Voshlo maker's plate. Then you've got the data panel, and then you've got all this. Paint just seems a little bit. What's the word? Is it me, or is that paint just a little bit on the rough side? The livery itself looks really cool. I do like it. Powering a greener Britain. Diesel. Yeah. You've got a lot of information. I do like the underframe on these Class 68s. They're pretty good. I do apologise. My phone is not picking up focus very well. Really nice looking bogies there. Come on. And you've also got some relief behind that grille there as well. These are metal, by the way. These grills are metal. If I just do that, you can hear that. They look pretty cool. Lots of information on the fuel tank. Then you've got your BIS switch and your sandboxes. There's nothing, can't see nothing behind that. The radiator of cooler group. You can't really see through there, so I assume there is no detailing behind that. Oh, I'm getting all professional now. Then we move on to the roof. You've got the AC modules. Then you've got your two fans. You've got your exhaust silencer. It's not the greatest roof detail in the world, to be fair with you. Sorry about that, I just grunted. That was a sniff more than anything. But I mean, it's good. It's alright for what it is. I mean, it's like seam lines. I don't like this. I don't like that. This exhaust silencer on a real Class 68 got this massive seam line on there. I don't know. I do love a Class 68. I'm not gonna lie, I do like a Class 68. I know a lot of you out there do as well, and I've got to thank Nathan James for making me buy two more. I thought I'd got over my fetish over Class 68s until he started banging on about TPE Class 68s, and then I went and bought two. Yeah. Oh, you can see the seat. Look, there's the driver's seat. I don't think it's black in the real thing though, is it really? Is it? They do look great, don't they? This is still available. And I know that Roxy Models have got them, I know Rails of Sheffield have got them, and I know Rainbow Railways have got them. So if you are looking for one of these, you know, you're getting a good look. You have got sprung buffers on this. You have to be careful with these Dapol models because these fall off, as well as these foot plates. So do be careful when you get your model. Make sure you got your bits and pieces. So without further ado, let's move on to the running test. I'm sure it's going to run straight from the box, and we'll just see if the couplings are nice and stiff, or whether they do droop a little bit. So let's move on to the run test. So what a great shot that is. Two Class 66s and a 68 all in the same shot. So that you can see how it is there. And you can see what I'll probably be doing to it later on. So 68 006 on the track. It's not been run. My track is, let's just have a look at the track. Let's do the thing we always do. Oh yes. I really should stop doing that. You can clearly see that my track is absolutely filthy, isn't it? Absolutely filthy. Let me just wipe my fingers. Right, I just wiped my fingers, but I was wondering what that is on there. Whatever's that? My finger has not been where you think it has. I have no idea why I've got a brown, why I've got a finger that colour. I don't know what I've been doing. I think I better sniff this. Oh, that's not what. It's everywhere. Look. It's not what I think it is. Right, let's move on. Right, so straight out of the box, and let's see if this thing runs straight from the box. This is first test, and let's just have a look. Dirty track, we know, a little bit of power. There we go. So, yeah, it's typical Dapol. Got to remember, my track is dirty. You can tell my track is dirty. You saw my fingers. Now it's just stopped. I mean, if I was now to clean this piece of track, I reckon that would run absolutely smashing, you know. I think it would. But you know, the crawl test is good. Let's see how slowly we can get it to crawl. Hello? Oh, I don't like to crawl that way, but it seems to crawl all right in the other way, he says. Nah, well, I think what I'll quickly do is I'll quickly clean the track and we'll try this again. Let's just clean the track. Sorry about this. There's a bit of wood in the way. Oh mate, right. I'm just gonna move that slightly out of the way. I only need to do a little bit. I'm just gonna clean my track, you dirty old mate. Oh mate, that is absolutely minging. Oh god, that ain't great. Yeah, dirty old man. Right. So I haven't cleaned this track in a lot. I've got to come around the other way, otherwise you're going to get me in the way. I'm just going to clean this bit here. Oh, that is so dirty. That is so dirty. Right. So where that bit of track is, let's just bring it back up here. Oh, I think that track will be nice and clean now. There we go. Let's bring it into nice and clean track. So let's just try that one more time. Oh, that's better. So that will now crawl, I reckon, because that track is nice and clean. Oh, please crawl. He says. Oh, there's a bit of a buzz going on there. I don't like that. Do they normally buzz? That's crawling a lot better now. Hello, father. You dirty old man. So yeah, we can clearly see it runs, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, so see, it's just done a little bit of a jerk there. I don't like it when it jerks. A bit more power. I mean, is this normal for Class 68? I think they are, aren't they? I mean, it was making a buzzing noise I didn't like, but you know, there you go. I think that'll be all right. It's definitely got a bit of a buzz going on there, though. It's not buzzing the other way. Ooh. Well, that's going to remain to be seen whether that buzz stays with the loco or not. But it's definitely got a buzz. It doesn't do it that way. It certainly... Hang on. Come on. Well, let's just hope once I've run this in, it doesn't do that again. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's enough. I think we're going to have to do this video in 2 parts because it's getting on, and I've already done about 40 odd minutes of recording. So let's just have a quick sum up and then say goodnight. Right, so here we are all together for the outro. Yes, so Bouncing Betty's here. Dennis is here with his whatever, I don't know. So there you go. We're going to have to do this in 2 parts, this video, because there is just so much to get through, isn't there? We've still got all these to look at. We've got a TPE 68 to look at. We've got the Class 60 040, which I'm very much looking forward to. And also, I've got the 66 111 and 6604 Ruby. So before we go on, we're just going to quickly do the Vietnam helicopter for someone who just messaged. Can you do that again for me? Much love, Colonel Kilgore. Right, so here we go. Well, this does take a little bit of practice. Waka waka. There you go, Colonel Kilgore. That's your Hui helicopter. So there you go. So we've seen the Plasser 12-ton yob crane, and we've seen 68 006 NTS in green. We've also seen the 2 Freightliners, and we've seen 37 087. So there you have it. That's your March YouTube from Harold Road. It's now 20 to 9 on a Sunday evening. I need to go and wash. My hair. It's just so nice having hair again. And next time you see me, I might even be a bit bigger than I actually am now, because I still got a very strange coloured finger, and I don't know why it's brown. But I can assure you, I've not been inserting my finger where it should not be. But there you go. So shall we just leave today with the final word from Bouncing B? Hopefully next month we'll have a little bit more progress on this 66522, which I'm doing these modifications to. That'll be quite interesting, because I'm kind of playing that by ear. I've never done something like that before. I've made handrails before for Lima Class 31s, but I've never. It's quite difficult to do on this model, because you've got to make sure the brake pipe that you're actually making doesn't foul the bogies. Yes, I can do serious there. So I hope you've enjoyed this edition. We'll see you next month, where we'll be doing I'm definitely going to be doing a running session. It's been asked for. We have done a running session before, but we really need to do a really good one with more emphasis on the entire layout. That means Beeston Junction, Junction Road, the signal box, and the station area. I mean, I haven't cleaned my track. I know we went on about that. I haven't cleaned my track for about 3 or 4 months. So for anything to be running on that at the moment is an absolute miracle. If I'm totally and honestly, if I'm totally honest with you. So yeah. So let's leave tonight with Bouncing Bee, Dennis, and we need to name the little one, because Dennis now is massive and he's now brought a friend in, so we've now got 2 dinosaurs. So we're gonna need some names for this little fella here. So if you can drop me a few clues. I don't know whether this is Dennis's girlfriend or whether that's his son or daughter or whatever. Anyway, thanks to all of you out there for your continued support on Facebook. Thanks for putting me right the other day that you weren't getting my posts. Please check every single Sunday for posts if you're on Facebook. There will be a monthly video. I'm only going to do a monthly video that will include humour as well. Will include humour. Look at the state of me. I've got a child's toy. Yeah, there will be humour. If you don't like the humour, yeah, I know there is a small percentage of you who do not like the humour. I can't help it. I am a child. I can't really do serious very well. I can do serious if I'm told to. If someone paid me to do a proper review, I will do a proper review without messing around. All right, bear that in mind, all you major manufacturers out there who would like over nearly 10,000 people to see your products here at Harold Road. I can do a proper review if you pay me or give me some merch. Anyway, that's it. That's it from me. I'm now going downstairs. I've got some rum with my name on it, so we'll leave the last bit to Bouncing Bee. So let's rock out.
Record and remix. When I turn red, say something, and I'll mix it into a song. Here we go.
Oh my God, you're so big.
Oh my God, you're so big. Oh my God, you're so big.
There you go. That's Bounce. It was amazing, Bouncing Bee. Thank you, darling. And we'll just turn you off. So let's get.
I'll count for you.
What?
1, 2.
Oh, she's carrying on here. Okay, I'm just trying to switch her off now. So.
The moves, and I'll bring the grooves.
Right, here we go. Outro time with Bouncing Bee then.
Here we go. Clap your hands. Fart like a bunny.
What? Fart like a what? Clap.
Slow like a turtle. Yeah.
What, like a turtle?
Ready? Now stop your feet. Stop.
She's gone mad.
Like a turtle.
Okay, I think we're going to leave it there. She's been waiting all night for this. Right. She's gone mad. Right, I think I'm going to switch it off now. So thanks ever so much, all of you out there, for following me here in the loft at Harold Road. Until next time, I'll see you in April for when we'll go through all this lot. And there will be more toys coming as well. There's still stuff to come. So until next time, take care now. Bye-bye.